Hello, everyone, and welcome to Points of Light. I am Noronok, and we are here to play Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition, set in the world of Eberron, where there's only going to be two players so far, hopefully three. Erin is going to be a little late; she got some stuff to do, but hopefully she'll get on before something important happens. Oh, and another thing in mind. So I made some tweaking to the characters when the Heroes of Kryn revisited document has just came out for Anarthicona, which one of the things that it adds is like for any background that isn't say the Strixhaven backgrounds or the Heroes of Kryn backgrounds. It grants you a free feat at first level from a limited list, and another one at 4th level. So I decided to do my own take on it and tweak the point buy table based more on 5th edition, but with the addition of decreasing your ability scores to 7 or 6 and get more points, and to increase your ability score to 16 before any bonuses by spending 3 points from 15 to 16. So if you wonder why the ability scores look different, like say Apparatus getting Intelligence at 20, 13 Wisdom, now you know. So yes, Apparatus has keen mind.
Big brain robot.
Yes. And Huntford has...
Fireball.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
So...
Sorry. I didn't get much of a reaction. I guess that wasn't that funny.
No, it was funny. It was funny.
I'm gonna use that until everybody says no.
anyway, anyway, and would anyone like to say something? Just wanna make sure. Like any special news or announcements? If not, then we can get this on, right?
Yes, we can get
Nothing
it.
special from me.
Same for me, nothing special.
Okay. Previously, our adventurers have parted ways with the crew of the Celeste Noir, and Zoria has promised that she will pull in favor with her family to provide enough money for a resurrection. When they returned to the train, Cetron arrived from the no longer malfunctioning train on the other track, exhausted. For the rest of the trip, the group gets to hear Zoria's story and her adventures in finding extraplanar artifacts for a certain provost. She also aided Apparatus in some theory crafting about various verses of the Draconic prophecy that the Oracle War uttered. The next day, the party arrived at Sharn, where Ricky provided transportation to a few destinations. Meeting with Asturias and the Golden Horn, they got a lead in one of the students, Zelmar, who seemed interested in the Oracle War as Asturias had claimed. Another lead they found is a Chino Sphinx named Flamewind, an expert in the Draconic prophecy. However, it was said that she only granted an audience when she demanded it, so the party will have to break in to see her. Meanwhile, meeting with Pharaoh Madani in the King of Fire Tavern, they learned about Eberron Carnach's possible location in a low-rent apartment, as well as allies, including Washaska. Meanwhile, Sedron and Zoria informed Lara of Anna and Sadror's investment in Theodore. Abe was briefly interviewed by a reporter named Beatrice Palmer. And with that, some of you are ready to set out to Morgrave University to find out more, in hopes of learning more about the Oracle War. Your Dragonborn friend, Asturias, greets you and leads the way. And Morgrave University stands in Upper Memphis on a massive Dalanan Tower. The surrounding area is dotted with grand theaters and upscale shops that focus on fine cuisine and fashion. At the front of the university, double doors open into a large courtyard with carefully manufactured landscaping. Meanwhile, Abe is out shopping and gets himself lost. And Aiden is, well, pursuing a bounty, while Cedron is helping Lara with some tax work and stuff. As for elves, well, she's just relaxing somewhere at, let me look at one of the Galandar taverns nearby.
This is why I kept telling Abe, put points in your wisdom, you're gonna need it. And then he gets lost. I warned him.
Ha! Right, so... Anvil, where's he at? Hang on. Let me look up. I really should have prepared for the name of the, okay, Galanda... Huh. Yeah, So, Elspeth is stopping by Galanda Hall. Let me look up where that is in Sharn. Above and below, cliffside. Nope. Apologies for stopping the session, slowing the session down because I need to look up the name of the location of where the Glandar Hall is at.
It's fine. This is meant to be a simple session anyways.
As long as we're not killing the rats.
Oh, you might be killing rats.
Oh, damn it.
I'm joking.
Want to go fight the Rat King? I want to go fight the Rat King.
I'm joking.
I mean, we have Hunfrid. He has Fireball. Just Fireball the rats, and we can eat them. Like Furasins, am I right?
We're in the city.
Yeah.
Okay, so Middle Dora, Dora. Yeah, so I'm gonna make an assumption that Elf is stopping by Galandar, a hall in the Unaluk district in Middle Dora. There we go. So getting around to Dora is connected to Tavik's landing at Memphis, and okay, so and the Morgrave University is at.
It is at where it is.
You know what? You're right. You have a point. I'll worry about it later. Yeah, you set out to find...
Works every time.
Yeah. So, Asturias presents an invitation signed by their colleague. So that means you can bypass any payment that you need that when you make a visit to the university. You make your way inside, and soon as you enter the hallway, A pair of students suddenly swoop past on crystal flying devices known as sword sleds. They seem to be they're clearly having some sort of rice, and they're having the time of their life. You suspect that one of them is wearing sunglasses.
Sunglasses inside the building, suspicious.
I don't trust them
Well-
already. No one wears sunglasses inside.
Roaring for insight.
Are they evil? Gets to John in here to cast Detect Alignment.
There's no
I
such-
rolled 19. What do I get from these sunglasses?
It's
Insight
just
check.
some like the Eberron equivalent of a surfer dude.
Oh. Let's kill him anyway.
I don't trust him.
You're joking, right?
Joking, yes.
Yeah.
You're
And-
not evil
And
character.
the guy with the sunglasses was like, "Whoa, dude! Heads up, dude!" He makes another loop around the hallway. And I would like you to roll dexterity saving throws.
That will be...
It's
What
an
was
asshole.
His sword sled
Jesus
is starting like swaying left and right. Oh no! A natural one!
I rolled a 5.
He slams right into both of you, and you both. He slams right into both of you. You don't take any damage, but you're both prone. And he keeps on sliding by. And I says, "Sorry."
I
He
knew
says-
I didn't trust him.
How did he knock out... How did he knock out apparatus?
Yeah, the apparatus is like maybe like a bit more than halfway towards 7 feet. So way taller than like 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". I don't know.
They're like it's like surfing into a wooden pole of a beam of a on a dock. I'm really heavy.
And tall.
What species that surfer guy?
Human.
That is some powerful human.
Or a powerful sword sled.
That too, but you weren't clear.
You as he steps up to your feet, looks at you and says, "Yeah, this happens sometimes."
I knew it. He really is evil. Hunford, I don't trust him.
Yeah, you don't trust the surfer sword sled dude?
No.
Wow! Already we got someone paranoid. Even if it's in a joking manner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty. You pass by one of the classrooms, and you kind of like look to a little peek inside, and you see a professor demonstrating to her class how to contain an air elemental using some sort of spell. I'd like the both of you to roll a Arcana check.
Need a spell? Just use a balloon pack.
No, and
Those
with her, she chances to.
That's a nat 20.
You're from...
Holy shit! A 31.
How do you have plus 11?
Expertise. Also a +5.
Intelligence modifier.
Yeah. Oh.
I-
No, the contrary got 21, so
Both of you recognize that she is casting a hold monster spell on she's the way that she demonstrated as an incantation, with a few gestures of her hands. You recognize that she is casting a hold monster spell. She gestures to a student to try it, and after a moment, when the student tries to do the same thing, the air elemental knocks him across the room, and shortly after, she regains control of the creature.
Can I use my silvery barbs to give the kid advantage so he succeeds?
No.
Aw, dang, I tried. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, you don't need to cast a spell. No. That's what I mean to say. Don't cast any. Like you didn't cast that. Yeah, like you didn't cast that spell. It's just like tells you to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silvery Bars from the Fate Touch spell. Silvery Bars is a very powerful spell for a first level.
Yes, it's a really good spell.
And
I tried to help him.
You didn't cast. You didn't waste any spells, did you?
You said no, so no.
Good. That would be really awkward. Yeah, the some of the students continues to swoop past you. This time, more careful. And you kind of see like a wary team of explorers returning from the ruins of Zendrick, going by, the dirt and grime they never bothered to clean, dragging a large treasure chest wrapped in chains. Something thumps loudly from within the chest.
If you're carrying a dead body, a person in there, you probably want to hide that better.
It's
As apparatus continues on.
They look at you apprised before it's like it's not a dead body. It's and just like moves on. Alrighty, finally, a series opens the door for you, and you see a lanky man with long brown hair and pale skin, wearing grape blue robes. Behind him, you see a cluttered office filled with machine parts and metalworking tools. He looks at Assyria and says, so that's them? He kind of looks at the Dragonborn, then looks at you. Oh, Zelmar. I'm Zelmar. Hi.
Apparatus like shoulders Hunfrid really hard.
You kind of like gently push a Hunfrid inside.
Unfrit follows reluctantly.
Apparatus is trying to get you to talk to him. Apparatus is talk to people.
Unfrit's like... Half like stares at you like, being... Probably awkward time to... Wait, is that the music change?
Yeah, the music changed.
Okay.
There was a sudden shift in mood.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh. And he kind of looks at you, apparatus, and he starts circling around you as you enter. It's like, and murmurs to himself. He pulls out a small notebook and starts taking notes, and says like, "Let's find out what makes you tick. Warforge, interesting." Today, Bart sets them down, and he starts asking some questions. So, what's it like for you to be built only for what was your primary function during the last war? When were you built? Do you have any feelings? And so forth. Do you answer any questions, or do you like just...
This is a weird examination that I did not ask for.
Zell blushes and says, oh, sorry. I got ahead of myself. I'm not good for people.
Neither am I.
Well,
Don't worry about it.
I did some military research during the last war. I know, 20 years old, me. But never really got to see the fruits of my labors on the front line. So, anyway, Assyria said that you're here to show me something?
Yes.
Alright, let's see what you got.
Apparatus will throw down his bag of holding, and I don't know how we're going to take this thing out, but he takes out the Oracle of War.
Halford, you see Apparatus pulling out the Oracle of War from their bag of holding, like thump, and lands on the desk.
Alfred's like, I keep forgetting how heavy that thing is.
200 pounds to be exact.
200 pounds. I wonder why you
Yes.
needed a bag of holding. Oh.
It is most comfortable for them to carry. Pointing at Humphrey.
He looks at you. He looks at you and says, "So, what makes this device so special?"
Apparatus will explain everything that happened with it up until this point.
You explain. Oh, one of the things that you mentioned is that it spoke a phrase from the Draconic Prophecy. And he nods and says, "Well, I'm no expert on divination, but the Chino Sphinx Flaywind may be able to help. Well, 2 years ago... Oh, if you don't know who she is, she's an expert on the Draconic Prophecy. Well, pretty sure Sirius has told you, but... Well, she hasn't told you this. She came here, with an expedition from Sandrick 2 years ago. She currently lives in Lareth Hall. If you ask me, you're the best chance for answers about this Draconic Prophecy thing." So you got so you told it that you explained where you got it from the abandoned bazaar in the moorland and everything in between.
Yes.
Interesting. That is pretty dangerous work. We probably should close the door. He hops over some of the clutter around him, closes the door, and gets back to the desk. And it gets back to the desk. I need to bring this to my own study. This is gonna be really heavy. Could someone carry this one with me? Could someone help me carry this? 200 pounds, seriously.
Apparatus will shrug their shoulders and help.
And help? Okay.
Yeah.
You take the Oracle 4 to his study nearby. And he produces a small tool set from his robes and begins to test various fallacies and seams along the Oracle. Gently prying open parts of it before you fastening them. Monitors himself examines each piece of the machine. Steps away for a moment and returns with a handful of books. Each time while this happens, about say less than an hour, you gotta hear alarms setting off nearby. And when this is all happens, the alarm happens twice. And Zell kind of goes animated, just with a happy grin on his face. Just he seems really jittery, very very jittery in a very excited way. "Okay," he says, returning to you and Huntford. "At the end of the last war, I was working for the Arcane Congress on their magic order. I was part of the Lead Breaker program, a covert initiative to harness new methods of divination magic on the field. After the horrors of the day of morning, I lost interest in oiling the gears of war. Honestly, what did any of us gain from that conflict? A century of ashes, that's all. But this machine," he says, pointing to tapping on the Oracle of War when you and Apparatus return to you. "It looks like it's everything we hoped for at Leap Breaker, but it isn't. But it isn't ours. See the mark?" Zell points to a discrete symbol etched into one of the Oracle's reliefs. "That's the mark of Solrine Moranon, a dwarf turfster from the Moorholds. He made this machine, so if anyone knows about it, it's him. One problem, though," he says, pointing up.
Is he dead?
"Not dead. Missing. Since the day of mourning. As for the Draconic Prophecy, you're best off speaking to Flamewind, if you haven't already done so."
We did see someone carrying a box with something alive in it. If someone's missing, well, there you go.
He kind of like looks at you and says, I'm pretty sure that's... No. No. That would be too easy.
But the best place to hide someone is in plain sight, is it not? You would never think to look in your own home.
Harper looks at you. That's fucking stupid.
It's genius and you know it.
Geniusly stupid.
As they say, intelligence and insanity are two sides of the same coin.
Oh god. Anyway, the alarm rings for the third time. This time the loudest. So, walks over to the alarm, climbs on the device with such force you haven't seen such a lanky man. He looks at an orb of time nearby with a raised eyebrow. Without wasting any more time, he pulls out a small notebook out of his pocket. His eyes then go wide after he flips through the pages. Oh no. I'm going to be late for my date, he exclaims. He paces around the office in a panic, expertly avoiding the clutter before returning to you. I need to explain. You see, there's this colleague of mine, a woman. She's beautiful and brilliant. It took me forever to ask her out on a date, and she said yes. To dinner tonight. I'm going to screw it up. I know I will. I'm not good around people. He sighs, just falling, a little disappointed in himself. I haven't got to the flowers. I need to get my clothes from the cleaner. So much to do, so little time.
Apparatus will put their heavy metal hand on his shoulder, possibly giving him a fracture by accident. Who knows?
Gently.
They try. And we'll say, if they accepted, they enjoy you of who you do. Just be yourself.
Okay, but I'm gonna need some. Okay, well, maybe you can help me. Maybe you can.
You want us to help you with a date?
I cannot be
Well,
the doppelganger to be in your place to make it go well.
Doppelganger? What? No, maybe you can just like grab me a couple of things, like, you know, like wine, wine, maybe a good seat at the at the detention. That's the name of the tavern in. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Alfred is like, wait, who do you think you are? Your butler?
Would be nice though. Yeah.
I barely know you.
Okay, her name is Gia. She's a half-orc, tall, deeply tanned skin, dark red hair. She usually wears a braid. Sorry, I'm just talking a mile a minute, but this is my way of calming down. Okay, bear with me here.
Apparatus takes all the information he gave us and puts it inside the Oracle of War. It will give us perfectly what we need to assess the situation.
What do you don't use this thing for dates!
We have the destination, we have the amount of soldiers, we have everything.
This is used for a war, he says, not for dates!
You never know. Is for a theory.
Okay, so the date... He takes a deep breath. Alright, the date is in 1 hour. Okay, so the wine that she likes is Stardew, a red, never drinks an ale, and her favorite meal is grilled marinated fish and steak with lemon, zeta, roast carrots, he says, pacing around. Okay. I'll grab her some books, history and stories from the last war. She likes those books. Yeah. Ask. If you wanna help out, maybe you can ask Bumper at the detention. He's kind of like the you know, like the one who guards who helps keep the peace at the detention. That's what we call it. The tavern at nearby at and he kind of like trails off. So, okay. So can you help me? We have like flowers, clothes, good seat at the and it kind of like, and just kind of like walks off. Oh, by the way, he pulls out a like one of a like two small stones with like one of the small stones with the face carved on them, and gives it to Apparatus. Well, I spent over a month bolstering the enchantments on these sending stones, so it can work 6 times in a day. After which, well, they return to the normal rate of once per day. So you gotta make a count. So who's up for some shopping? He says. It's awkwardly beaming with a smile.
I think this is what people call trying too hard, Hunfred. Apparatus tries to whisper, but doesn't whisper very well.
Humphrey is like, you don't have to whisper. It's like, you try too hard. He confidence the guy directly.
I know. I just want to impress her. You know, good first date. Do shopping. He kind of like walks off.
Do you think we should actually help them before they accidentally do something? I feel they might cause an explosion somewhere, possibly by accidentally lighting fire to the wine.
Yeah, you're probably correct. Oh.
Nuh-uh, you are!
Hello, we're helping someone with a date.
Yeah. So
You're what?
So you see, like.
Oh, finally, a barb enters when they were supposed to give dating advice, but the guy left.
Yeah, so you're catching up with Zell, who's just like zipping down, and Elves, who's just like wandering around in the Wargrave, just like, the fuck is going on?
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta get coffee.
Just like coffee in hand, just like, the fuck is going on? Sorry, that's just like the funniest thing.
I do have that flask or whatever it is of endless coffee.
Yeah, you drink some coffee out of that. It's not the best tasting, but it gets the job done.
Hey, you know, I will drink fucking generic. It means it's got caffeine in it.
Yeah.
I do not care.
So you got back from Galanda Hall, and you caught up with the others at Moorgrave, and you're just like, the fuck is going on with this dude?
Did you happen to see the people carrying a box making weird noises?
No.
Unfortunate. We needed to talk to them later. This person is apparently trying to woo a lady.
Okay.
And as you know, I am not the person with this kind of situation.
I could write him a poem or a song. You know?
Maybe, let's get their consent for it.
Oh yeah.
First, I say.
Could be this world. Random tongue and random lips together they form words. This world's
Bouncer.
version of Cyrano de Bergerac.
Yep. Alright, so Bouncer, Bumper. So, detention is short walk. So you got a bit of a layout of the area. So, detention is short walk from the university and a sort of favorite. So,
Oh, I was gonna ask. He left the room we were in, like in the study, right?
yeah.
Okay, Apparatus is gonna go ahead and put the paper inside the Oracle of War, since he's not there to stop him anymore.
Alright, so...
Where the heck
Love is a
Alpha?
battle. Love is war.
Love is a
Apparatus read
battlefield.
way too many love novels.
Yeah. A paper pops out
Or
and
listen to
says,
too many
and
Pat
it
Benatar
reads,
songs.
figure out a date yourself.
It seems the Oracle does not help with this type of war. Further
Yeah, damn it.
investigation needed. Okay, now you continue. No,
Okay, so... You got about an hour before the date starts. What are you gonna do?
they wanted wine and a fancy inn reservation. He gave us the name. Apparatus says the name because I already forgot it immediately. It's
Gia.
attention. Gia.
Gia, a half-orc. Tall,
Oh, I
tan
am at the inn. They wanted to go to an inn, and I think it's detention, but I
Yeah,
already forgot.
yeah, detention is like this, like, 2-story, large tavern, serves delicious food and drinks.
Does it have one of those outdoor tables?
No, but it has a fireplace.
All right. Apparatus is gonna go in there and reserve the one closest to the fireplace.
Yeah, so I would like you to roll a persuasion check to see if I'm gonna like
So they don't take reservations?
well to gather information. I forgot. So roll an investigation check with charisma. No, roll an investigation check. Yeah, roll an investigation check. Huntford.
Yes.
Okay,
Am
13.
I supposed to? Am I supposed to roll for persuasion too?
Well,
Investigate. I
yeah,
think
roll
investigation.
persuasion or investigation.
Investigate. Yeah. Oh, natural 20.
Yeah. So the Warforged bumper tells you that recommends a good spot by the fireplace for a good date.
Is there one that's uncomfortably close? Like the ones that'll make your legs really warm? Like one leg?
Bumper kind of looks at you. You're not good around
Oh no,
people.
I'm asking you out of character.
Oh. It's just a table by the fireplace door, like, and pair of couches. I'm just winging it.
Aw, dang.
And
If it was, Apparatus would take that one, but no, Apparatus will take the one that he suggested.
Oh, by the way, if you want to go look for a good shop, again, investigation, would anyone like to help?
A good what?
Find a suitable shop for like clothes, wine, flowers. Well,
Sure.
Don't get Humphrey to buy any alcohol because he's rather upset about that girl.
26.
That
Yeah, you're able to find a good, suitable shop nearby in the district for flowers, even wine. However, the wine and the flowers are a bit expensive together. It would net you about flowers, highest quality you can find, and the wine. They go for a combined cost of 10 gold.
The type of wines he likes, is there one that's very alcoholic of that flavor?
Stardew Red is the only kind, one the shopkeeper says. It's
dang,
Stardew Red.
alright,
Stardew Red. Stardew Red is the best.
Then we'll just take that one.
Alrighty, that would cost you. Since it's quite a high quality wine, it's gonna cost you 6 gold.
Wait, so it went from a total of 10 to 6?
Yeah, 6 for the wine, 4 for the flowers.
Okay, yeah, then Apparatus will just pay you the 10.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
So pay 10 for the wine and flowers.
Yes, but Aaron has a question.
Actually, I have two questions. What is the color of her eyes, and what is the color of her hair?
Color for hair and the color for what?
Eyes.
Eyes. Her eyes. It doesn't. Her eyes are like a bit of a vibrant, brown,
Okay. And her hair?
red,
I'm working
braided
on
hair.
something. Red?
Yeah, braided hair, dark red hair.
Okay. Go ahead. Keep going.
Okay, so remove 10 gold from your character sheet apparatus.
Already did.
Awesome. You have about 1,000 gold pieces, 113 silver pieces, 21 copper, and 3 platinum. Oh, and the gold, they're called Galifars in Eberron. So you know. So at price you gather the so you gather some a bundle of flowers and a bottle of Star View red wine. Huntford, what do you want to do?
Would you repeat that sentence, last sentence?
All right, Huntford, what do you want to do that would help out with the date?
Alfred is tempted to ruin the date after he heard that she doesn't like ale. So wants to make a revenge and buy
He's got a
only
good
ale.
point.
Yeah,
We question her judgment now.
yeah. Humphrey has been judging her the entire time. He never even saw her and it's like, who the hell doesn't like ale? Alright, what should I roll for morality compass for Humphrey?
You're talking about that, right?
Yeah. Humphrey's gonna try to buy some good wine.
More wine then. So that's gonna cost you 6.
Wait,
I probably already bought some wine.
or then no.
More wine never hurts.
Well, then the Humphrey would just buy ale for himself at that point.
Okay, so ale. So you're just gonna spend some time at the dungeon
Because he's not into this dating business and he's upset about the ale.
Takes the seat next to the fireplace.
Yeah.
and
I have a poem already written
so
for it.
ale. It's gonna a mug of ale would cost you 4 crown copper.
Make that double.
Right, two mugs. So that will be 8 crown copper.
Yeah. He's
I've
not
got a
upset.
poem already written for her.
So it took apparatus half an hour to get wine and flowers.
We need to get this suit.
No worry, he's got the suit covered, but
Oh, he does. Alright. What else did he say we needed? We got the reservation, we got the wine and the flowers.
yeah. By the way, the reservation would cost you about a gold. So,
Yeah, I
I'm sorry.
can
Would you like
pay
would
that.
you like to spend a gold?
Humphrey will spend a gold.
Yeah, reserve. So, the barkeeper appreciates the gold. So, remove a gold from your character sheet.
Already did.
Okay,
You
how
find my
much?
character here while I'm at.
L, what do you want to do?
I told you I already wrote a poem for her.
All right, so I would like you to make a choreographer's let me take a look at character sheet. So I'm gonna say performance check.
Okay, give me a second here.
Oh, I have an idea.
Uh,
Can I go back to the inn and reserve all of the seats around the table so no one else sits there so they don't get bothered?
That's a great idea.
That's a bit excessive.
It's a bit
That's a
ugly.
great
We're,
idea.
we're trying to make it perfect, right?
Right. If I were her, I would be impressed.
Apparatus is doing it.
Alrighty. You want to
Humphrey
do
is
what
not
now?
paying for
And
that.
the barkeeper is just like Cersei said. You want to do what now?
I want to reserve all the tables around the table reserved previously. I want this to go perfect for them. They seem to like it, so... yeah.
He seems a little taken back, but okay, that's gonna be 5 gal for gold.
Pay the gold.
Alright, we move 5 gold from your character sheet.
Already on ahead of it.
Nice.
What kind of roll did you say I needed to make?
Performance check with charisma.
Okay. And I gotta find my damn character sheet. So go ahead, y'all talk or whatever. Give me a second to do that.
Or what do you want me to roll for you? You know, it's just for...
Yeah, you can roll for me. I don't care. While you're doing that, I'll find my sheet.
Hang on, I got an idea. There we go. Here's the little character sheet on D&D Beyond. Aaron, gonna send you to it on Discord.
I'm in Discord. Where did you send it to me? Message or in a channel?
Instant message. Yeah, in the message.
Okay. Give me use the second here.
With Apparatus' reading on about people and emotions, trying to understand, I feel like they would have actually read a bunch of romance novels to see what people like. And just thinks that's what people want, even if it's convoluted and then definitely not.
Hey, sometimes we do.
Humphrey has an idea.
Kind of situation. Oh, I love this website.
For all
Apparatus.
those
I'm sorry, you
Humphrey-
go first.
For all those reserved tables around, Humphrey wants to put ales on it. Cups of ale.
How
for
many?
each.
How many? Oh, how many mugs? How many mugs?
One each per chair.
All right, so there are like 20 tables, so that'll be four for each one, so that'll be 100 copper. Okay, so 100, so 10 silver.
Humphrey
Alright.
is that petty right now over dishonor of ale. Yes.
All right, you want me to roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that sucks.
Well, you do have a hero point.
Only got a
You have
16.
hero points equal to 5 plus half your level rounding down. Would you like to roll a d6? Would you like to
Sure.
spend a hero point and spend it and roll a d6? Okay. You roll d6. Go ahead.
Watch me roll a 1. If I typed it right, it would help.
18.
Well, it's 18. Better than,
Yeah.
4 or something.
You wrote down a poem, you like sing a few tunes, get some practice in. Yeah. Looks. It feels alright.
I actually wrote the poem.
Yeah, you wrote a few poems down to. Let me look up
I
performance.
want to read it. It's very short.
Yeah, you rehearse a few poems, and I would also like you to roll a calligrapher's check with advantage. So that means you roll twice and pick the highest result with charisma. So roll a straight charisma check.
So just a d20
Just a d20 plus 4.
plus 4 is. Well,
Roll twice.
better than a 2.
Roll twice.
Okay.
Roll again.
The 24.
Hey!
Oh, that's much better.
Hey! Yeah, I know
Much
it's
better.
kind of convoluted, but I just like to give you a bit of a chance. So
No, that's fine.
you try rehearsing the poem. You notice like some things that are a little off. So we find the verses, the phrases, and you.
That's actually what I did too. So that was kind of cool. I want to read it. It's like
You read out,
3 sections long.
yeah, you read out loud. Okay.
See. Roses are red, violets are blue, emotions are strong, and so are you. Orchids are white, ghost ones are rare, diamonds are shiny, and so is your hair. A dawn is beautiful, just like you.
So when Zale arrives and you recite the poem,
Yes.
he nods and says, "Well, not bad. Not bad. I like it."
Cool.
Does the table look old? Because if it does, I'm casting mending on it. I want it to be pristine.
Yeah, it's not pristine, but it looks in good condition. And with your efforts, it's now in pristine condition.
There we go. Is there a candle on it?
Yes.
Alright, everything's perfect. And now Apparatus will sit at the bar and be the person that just sits there and makes sure everything goes right. He's like a sleeper agent. They're like a sleeper agent, sorry.
Yeah, pronouns can be complicated. Anyway. So, you see Zale coming in with a tall half-orc, whom you recognize as Gia. They sit down at the table near the fire. Okay. So, in the meantime, what do you... Apparatus is just like sitting there, just doing something?
So there's other people arriving, I would assume, you know, since it's an inn. Apparatus will ask for a piece of paper from the bartender and walk around the people. You know, the second farthest table, since he reserved all the ones closest, and repeatedly ask people just back and forth what they want to order.
Roll a deception check with disadvantage.
A what?
Roll a deception check with disadvantage, and I just realized that you reserved about 10 seats, not 20. So that would be 40. So that'll be about 2.5 gold.
Would the bartender even let me do it? Is the thing, because I would have asked.
He looks at you and says, "I don't think you're qualified."
They're a Warforged too, right?
No.
But what
half
about the
elfin.
Warforged?
The Warforged is the bouncer.
Oh, that's
Great
different.
job.
I thought that was the bartender. Never mind then.
Or a great job for Warforged.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So we serve about 10 seats around so that'll be so 10 gold.
Another 5.
Yeah, that'll be
Okay, remind me, because I came in like a little bit late on this. Who is the paramour? Who's the one who is trying to woo her?
Zelmar, a student. A student and a scholar.
The one helping us identify the Oracle
Talk
War.
to him privately for a second. I walk up to him and tell him that's exactly what I say. I need to talk to you privately for a second.
All right. So what do you say? So what do you want? What is it you want to say to him?
I take him over in the corner. Oh my god! Sorry, wrong accent. And I'd say, I got an idea that might help you a wee bit more if you're up to it.
I'm listening.
All right. What I want to do is make it special for her, not just you know what you're doing, your actions and all that stuff, but make it a little bit more impressive. So I have something that can help.
Oh, what is it you have in mind?
Well, there's an enchantment I can use that can do things sort of invisibly.
What? Would that affect her? Like, would it enchantment, charm person or suggestion?
Oh no,
none of that.
No,
none of that.
Not at all.
I won't forgive you if you do that.
None of that. Yeah, not at all. You know, things like pull her chair out for her and maybe pour the wine for you both, stuff like that.
Oh, pre-suggestion for the wine, make it warmer or cooler.
No, unseen servant, and it lasts an hour.
Unseen servant. Wait, you have unseen servant? I'm actually.
Yes, I do.
Let me check your character
I
sheet.
think. Maybe I don't.
Yes, you do.
Remember.
Yes, you do. But
Okay.
yeah, you can only use it once.
That's
for
what
a
I was
long rest.
aiming. I don't care.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little hesitant, but don't do anything stupid.
trust me. It'll help you out. It's not going to guarantee anything, of course, but, you know. There's nothing wrong with showing a lady a favor.
Alright. Okay, so this is happening before he and his date sits down. So the pair sits down at the table by the fireplace.
Of course, I pull out a chair for her.
Okay, with unseen servant.
Yes.
Give him a bardic inspiration.
That's for an hour.
Bardic inspiration! Yes, that's a good idea!
Aaron, do it.
I forget what that is.
It gives him an extra D6 or a D8 to the roll.
D8.
Oh, okay.
That is a good idea!
And
Sure.
Apparatus is preparing silvery barbs to give him advantage.
That's
and
not how it
also-
works. That's
Well,
And
I'll
also,
make a strength save.
I don't want to sit here and describe every single action, but I'm going to be doing stuff like pouring the wine for them, maybe making the candles a little. Well, I can't make the candles a little brighter. Pouring the wine for them. When the server comes over to bring them food, maybe loading the food from the server's hands to the table, stuff like that.
I'll show it all over in the chat. So there we go.
Or here's the thing. Korsky Hunford is drinking. So I'll use the disadvantage on him and give the guy advantage.
I agree with that, Hunfred.
Huntford agrees.
All right,
Doesn't
go
know
ahead and
it's
roll
okay.
Constitution. Go ahead and roll Constitution saving throw. You guys, you're going to be drinking like crazy. With advantage.
You might be drunk, but
With advantage or disadvantage?
with advantage because you are a mountain dwarf.
Ooh, natural
Wait.
20.
well, there you go.
Right.
So, what did you say was in Discord, Nord?
Sorry, what?
You said something was in Discord?
It's in a private message on Discord.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Derby, thingy fergy.
Oh my god, I just read your thing in the campaign. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! Was that loud?
Ooh, that's good. That's a good one.
Mental command, the servant to move up to 15 feet. Da, 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 da.
Although,
Okay.
logically speaking, apparatus is correct, because surely women love this book. But surely it's accurate.
Yeah. So apparatus, would you like to use silvery boards? Not with the spell slide, mind you, but with like a free use for long rest.
Yes.
Okay, so you cast silvery boards, more than a few words. I would need you to roll sleight of hand.
Hang on. Okay. Alright.
No, that's okay. That's verbal component, so you're good. Verbal.
Oh, never mind that. Okay, then we're fine.
Yeah, just monitor yourself. Humphrey, would you like to roll again with disadvantage? Roll again, Humphrey, and pick the lower.
Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
It would be just one roll, right? Since it would cancel each other out.
Yes, I think so.
I'll be right back. I'm working on resetting the laptop.
I rolled the natural 20 again. Oh god.
Despite there's that silvery, you seem a little distracted, Humphrey, when you keep on how many ales are you on right now?
How many what?
How many ales have you drank?
It's in 2 digits.
You got a little dizzy for a second, but you loudly burp. Ugh, but you kind of feel like a little stuffed.
Yeah.
Now you should start losing some weight.
Not from ale.
when he starts reading his poem, Apparatus is gonna cast fairy fire like above them to put a nice little glow to make it seem all magical and everything, to make it even better.
Prestidigitation might do a better job.
I don't have that spell.
Let me check Elf's character sheet.
I don't think I want to do
It's
dissonant
probably not a good
whispers.
idea. You feel that it's not a good idea to cast that spell. So,
Okay, question. Why is it not a good idea to cast fairy fire?
it would be, you know, it's just like, it'll draw suspicion, it will cause you trouble. Just,
Well, and I think it might be a bit too much.
it's
You
a
don't want to
little
like
much.
overwhelm.
You don't want to overdo it.
Right.
So
Giving
anyway,
me the
you can-
advice
you can
I
have
gave
to-
him, you can't do that.
You kind of have to write a fine line, you know, between attraction and stalking behavior.
yeah. So I'm going to roll from the list of events. Date is going on. He may have advantage. Okay, so roll d8.
Love that sound.
Oh, too.
He tells Gia asks Zell. So Zell, heard anything? Any recent stories about the Moorlands? And Zell's like, oh yeah. And he like pulls out. I got some books from the library. Been catching up. And he like pulls out one big, thick, heavy book. Boom. There you go. He smiles. Nice. She says with a grin and a nod. Yeah. And he's going. Oh, what do you want to do?
I'm thinking of one thing, but continue.
So he's going to roll a charisma check with a +3 modifier.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is this to... Well, yeah, to basically seduce her. Is that
He's trying
the
to-
role he's doing?
Oh, he rolled a natural 20.
So many natural 20s today.
Yeah. Good thing this is a very, very light on combat, if there's combat at all. Holy shit.
The only combat
I
is the
have a
combat in
question.
their heart.
Boo! Boo!
Battle of the Sexes. I have a question.
Yeah?
It's more question / observation. What is the reaction of the rest of the customers?
Depends on what they're reacting
Do
to.
they just not care, or they kind of think it's cool, or what the hell is going on, or what?
A mix of like, oh, that's cool, and other times, what's with this warforged just sitting nearby? Just like, we're like, aw, and someone's like, aw, that sort of thing.
Okay. That's gonna come into play later. So, go on.
So anyway, I'm going to roll for another d8. Ooh, an 8.
8.
Let's see what's on the list.
Either really good or really bad.
Awkward silence, just Zell and Gia, just like, well, how's the day been? Zell asks. Zell's like, oh, it's been good. First date? More or less, she answers with a nod. What do you want to do?
Oh, you talking to us, or
Yeah,
what?
do you want to do anything, or do you want to just like let this awkward moment pass?
I'll let it go up to them.
Okay. With the poem in
For
hand,
me.
and Gia looks at Zell. Oh, is this one of your friends, Zell? Oh, and he looks at his date and says, "Oh, yes, she. I was in a pretty awkward spot. So, yeah, they've helped me out." She nods and says, "Oh, that's nice. What's the name, ma'am?"
You're talking to me?
Yes. I'm talking to you.
I was in the middle of me ale.
Oh, you said you were approaching her. You were approaching her, right?
No, but I can be.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I misheard you. I misheard you.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
So
I'm kind of sitting, not hiding, but I'm sitting back at one of the tables that's not reserved. Just well, I have to be within 15 feet for the unseen servant. So whatever place I can sit where, I can be seen, but I'm just not like, oh my god, there's a halfling there. Yeah.
Now people don't mind halflings.
Well, I meant for those two.
Oh, and she kind of like says, "Hi."
Hello. Did she ask my name?
Yeah, she asked your name, El. Oh.
Okay. My name's Elspeth.
Elspeth, who?
I'm of the House of Galanda.
Oh, Galundan. Very, very fitting. Since we're in a bit of a tavern. Anyway, Zell. Interesting friends you got there. Zell says, oh, yeah, especially, apparatus. That one's interesting. Oh? Yeah. Yeah. L, I would like you to roll a charisma check. No,
okay.
No, wait, no, not a charisma check. Zell is going to roll a charisma check.
Okay. I can roll one.
He's going to roll the D8 that you've given him.
Sure.
Whoa! That brings up to a dirty 20. Nice. That uses up the bardic inspiration.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so use up your bardic inspiration earlier, so yeah. You're looking good. You're doing a good job there, everybody.
Sweet, sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum.
Manfred is doing nothing.
Like Luigi.
That's not always a bad thing, though. Staying out of the way,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. He can roll with advantage thanks to Silvery Bards.
More advantage what?
Roll with advantage. So yeah, he's going to use a higher roll.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to roll another D8. And that's a 7. More awkward silence. He kind of like gestures towards you. He's like, the ball. And like, gestures towards the elf. Yeah, and she said, speaking of which, speaking of my halfling friend, she has a bit of a poem she would like to read to you. We've worked together on it. Oh, I would like to hear it, says the half-orc.
Sure.
Okay, you walk
let me bring it out. Let me bring it out, because I wrote it down, and sometimes I'm a wee bit, frazzled in my mind. So, I have a bone scroll case that I just use to, keep my scribblings in. So I pull it out and unroll it, and roses are red, violets are blue, emotions are strong, and so are you. Orchids are white, ghost ones are rare, diamonds are shiny, and so is your hair. The dawn is beautiful, just like you.
Roll a performance check.
Okay. I forget what my bonus is for that.
Your total bonus is, let me check your character sheet. Plus 10. D20 plus 10.
Apparatus preemptively gets themselves a thing of alcohol, just in case they need to give themselves disadvantage and air an advantage.
That's not... I don't... Just like, it's gonna cost... And the barkeeper just like looks at you a little strangely. He says, "Not every day a Warforged asks for ale."
Don't worry about it.
All right, 4 crown copper.
You should sell my favorite kind in the tavern, Nord. It's fitting for this not scenario, setting too. called Dragon's Milk Ale.
Right.
Anyway,
Dragon's
D20
Milk Ale. That's
plus
not a bad idea. That is not a.
Who is brave enough to
there's
milk
three
a
versions.
dragon?
There's
That's
Dragon's Milk Ale, Dragon's Milk Ale Stout, and Dragon's Milk Ale Solera, which is my favorite. It's got 12% alcohol by volume, so it's twice as strong as regular beer. Good shit too. Anyway,
Yes.
D20 plus 10, and I get a 18.
Nice.
but it could be better.
Could be better, but
Oh yeah, I mean,
you
it could've had
rolled
30.
high enough. You rolled high enough. It's like, huh? She seems like that's a nice poem. It was pretty basic, but no offense towards you. It's just like, it is a good poem. I won't lie.
Wait, what did she just say?
Uh,
She's gonna critique my poem?
Hey,
I just-
don't mean
I
any
just
offense.
gotta
Don't
look at her
mean
and
any
nod.
offense. She says, it's like, hey, you did good. You did good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It says that, don't worry about her. Don't worry about her. Just, you did a good job. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway. So I just sit back and continue doing the unseen servant thing.
Right, so so the two of you, so you pour some ale, not ale, some
Wine.
yeah, some wine. So, ooh.
I
And she kind of glances at you. Alice is like, nice touch. And says, kind of like waves. And Zell's like, hey, over here. Says, oh, right. You picked some good people. You sure did. He says, a little more wistful. The night goes on, a little uneventful. And as the day turns to as the late day turns to the evening, the two sits up, and Half-Orc asks, "Hey, Zell, are you free to go out again tomorrow?" Oh wait, I need to roll one more time.
okay.
A 5.
I love that
Yeah,
sound.
yeah, much. Yeah, before we, Zell, do you remember any like battle attacks from the last war? Maybe you can help me with my history assignment. And Zell was like, I should have asked Apparatus for this. Oh God. And oh God, it's like by the host 6 and flame. Okay. But I do have another book on that. He pulls and like, okay, so, and he's gonna roll a charisma check with the roll d20 plus 3. 18. Okay.
Pretty darn good.
Oh, okay, so the day's over. She turns around and says, "Same time tomorrow?" And he says, "Same time tomorrow." And he kisses, and she kisses him in the mouth, and she's just like, he blushes, smiles, looks to you, says, "Thank you so much." Well, he pulls up the other sending stone. Well, I don't need the sending stone. I'm pretty sure the enchantment has worn out, so it would work as a bit more regularly. And he kind of looks at you and says, well, if you... okay. He sits down next... He sits at one of the tables. Do you join him?
He's sitting alone?
By one of the tables, and he, like, gestures towards you.
Yes, or I'll pass that over.
Okay. So, you want to get inside, Lareth Hall to see, Flamewind?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I may or may have found a key. Pulls out a key. Don't ask questions. Oh, if anybody asks, I didn't give you that key. Okay?
What key?
The key?
Apparatus picks up the key.
The key that will get you to, he says, you know, the place where you can get to see Flamewind at well.
You're very bad at this.
I know. It should get you to the library, which should get you to well, Flamewind. Well, gotta go. He sets up and leaves.
I do not think he understands what it means to hide something that you are not meant to tell.
What do the others think? Huntford, Aaron?
I'd agree.
Huntford?
Alfred thinks this ale is very tasty. Country was not paying attention at all to he is like, yeah, sure, unanimous consent.
It's not
Whatever.
drunk, but you're feeling but you're feeling it. You're feeling it.
Apparatus walks next to Hunfrid. I got the item.
And they show you a key.
Dice by any chance?
Oh, what did you
What
say?
Do you play dice by any chance?
To who?
Both of you.
Huntford is like, I am too drunk to play dice.
Well, that's
Well,
the
you're not
best
that
time to
drunk.
play it and have fun
Not
doing
that
it.
drunk. You rolled it at 20. You're like, yeah. You got an iron gut.
Huntford is rolling for deception then.
Which is, you know, it's understandable.
I do not really play games. I read.
Well, it's a pity then.
Yeah, with your next destination to visit Flamewind Mine, you probably need to gather the rest of your party before you gather forth.
Yeah.
Szechuan is probably still... Yeah, the night is still young, but... You got this, like, aching feeling that you're gonna break inside Marcus University into Lareth Hall.
Gosh darn it, yeah, we gotta do that. Oh, this is gonna be really hard, isn't it? Okay. Okay, Nord question.
Yes?
Potions. Potions can have spell effects, right? Just you know, can it be like any kind of spell? Like, what's the limits of potions?
There are only certain kinds of, you cannot replicate a spell in a potion. But there might be a potion that might help you be a bit more quiet.
Well, it's not replicated, more of is very similar, because, you know, there is potions of invisibility, you know.
What kind of potion are you looking at?
You know the Longstrider spell? No, it's Passive Out Trace, I think it is, never mind. It's the Passive Out Trace spell.
I'm gonna look up the potion of something. I don't think there's such a potion.
Well, this is asking you, since potions are weird and DM things.
Yeah. No such... But there's the potion of invisibility, which... Okay. Awkward silence. So... You're looking to buy a potion of... Yeah, most of the stores would probably be closed, so... You have to take, probably have to take your chance. What about the rest of you?
Wouldn't invisibility just give me advantage? That wouldn't help me.
Yeah, you have to be quiet. You're still making noises with your armor.
None of that helps me. Oh no.
Oops. Oops. You're gonna be like the least subtle group ever.
Wait, no, I know what to do.
But there is a scroll of Longstrider. A scroll, a pass without price.
I think there's a scroll of every spell.
Yeah, you're right, there is.
So
Well, you could use a ring of spell storing.
we need the spell first. Is
But
the thing.
yeah, and you need someone
True,
who's
true.
able to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Because we technically do. We have a ranger.
Well, the ranger is unavailable, and the player is
Not at the moment.
yeah is taking a break.
Oh.
You kind of do it, laddie.
He's
Yeah,
the only one who could cast the scroll if we bought it.
Yeah, well, you can use a scroll. You can use a scroll. You just like. Let me look it up.
You can't. You can only use the scroll if it's of if your class can learn it. And
but yeah,
if you have the spell slots available, if you have the level available, you can cast automatically. If you don't, it's a DC 10 plus the spell level Arcana check.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, it's kind of useless in your hands. You're right.
So the only person who could cast it is temporarily gone currently.
Yes.
He went to Disneyland.
Well, Aaron, he's actually pursuing a bounty.
He's actually what?
He's pursuing a bounty. He's doing some bounty hunting.
Oh. That's even better.
Alright, hang on. Let me look at what I can learn from an artificer to see if anything could help us here. Because even if I don't have it, we can always get a scroll of it.
Oh, let me enhance ability.
I mean, yeah, but
This is gonna be fun. If I can get someone who's able to cast Pass Without a Trace, probably next week. Who knows?
Right.
You may have a better chance. So, yeah, you make your plan to break into the 11th Hall with Apparatus being the most reluctant, for one reason or another. Would that be accurate?
why don't we have Aaron talk to the people at the door to see if they'll let us in?
They're closing up, but they're going to be closing up later at night. So, and the best time is to break in is that night when there are like less people around.
But what if we don't break in first? Because this is always
Flamewind still not seen
chances.
in it's still said that Flame is not seen audience at this time, as far as you know.
But there's always the chance of persuasion. And we do have a bard.
I'm willing to try. No guarantee, of course. It's up to you. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get coffee.
Alrighty.
If you need to make a roll or whatever, Nord, you can go ahead and make a roll.
So I'm pretty much at the end of this little part here immediately. So
I need to know, how did the date go in terms of
it
what
went well, it went really well. You got a key and sending stones.
No, I want to know, did he get the girl?
Yes.
Yo.
Yeah,
So they were not weirded out by being surrounded by empty tables with just ale cups all only on them. With the
Yeah, so I signified what she kissed him in the mouth. That's what I said earlier, and it was like heart fluttering, blushing cheeks.
We did it.
Yeah,
We did it.
Have I told that earlier, or did my mic cut out?
Oh, we heard it. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, so you got a pair of, so they got a pair of, they're a pair of lovebirds now.
I'm not gonna be the best man at the wedding.
Best person at the wedding. Yeah, apparatus with the curse of 8.
Hunford, that's your job. Bring the alcohol.
why do you need alcohol for?
Exactly. We like the drunken blindness.
She doesn't like ale.
Bring anything.
But in the meantime, You
He doesn't like ale.
You also recall the missing dwarf's Solarine, Moranon, as the creator of the Oracle War. You could spend gold together to track his family down, learn of his whereabouts on the day of mourning. Would you like to do that?
Well, we do need to do our plan first.
That's fair.
So
That's fair.
we'll probably have to do that next session.
So, yeah. And, I know, like I said in the chat, that it's a shorter than usual session, but, yeah, how was it?
I had fun.
Hopefully we'll all be here next week. Aaron, is Aaron here?
I have...
Yeah, I'm back. I was getting coffee. I
have
had
a
quite a bit of
question.
fun.
Yeah, so no combat, just like role-playing and
Right.
date shenanigans.
Oh my god,
100.
role-playing. However shall we cope?
Korsky,
Yes.
do you have the magic item, the Amulet of the Drunkard?
No.
Why do you ask?
Can we buy Hunfred the Amulet of the Drunkard magic item?
Not now, but maybe after
Dang it.
next week's session.
Dang it.
Why do you ask?
Because I felt like it would fit him very well.
I agree, but not right now.
I wonder if there's a skill called drunken fighting.
No. No.
Technically,
Ooh.
the way of the... What was the
Okay.
monk, the drunk monk thing?
Yeah, that's a subclass. That's the subclass.
Well, there you go. Or,
There.
Berserker caused by ale.
Berserk alcohol. Berserk drunk.
Berserker ale, subset Dragon's Milk. Of course, that's presuming that we don't use hot dogs.
Yeah, and Huntford right now has a Tavern Brawler. So yeah, you could cause lethal food fights.
Wait, you have Tavern Brawler, Hunfred?
Yes, I got it with no update.
Does this mean you can become Hot Dog Man?
I still think if you took Vienna sausages, cut them in half, and stuck toothpicks in them, you can make Caltrip.
I can tell you this, I can murder people with hot dogs.
There you go.
Bludgeoning. It'll be bludgeoning.
Blood damage.
And
Press
if you
someone's
took
head in with a hot dog.
if you took and dipped them in Carolina Reaper sauce, you could do poison effect.
Hit him in the eyes with it.
Oh my god!
They'll be blinded.
Oh my god, you people! Oh my god!
Look, this is the best build in the game, Nord. Don't you lie to us.
Hot dog man! Hot dog man!
It's the most universal and the most editable one. You can add any type of flavor.
And believe me, I
build.
can get into the skills too of hot dog woman, but that's for that's for an older audience.
Yeah, it is. Whoop! I forgot to add your character thing to. Okay. Whoops.
My hadji-widji-hiji-widji?
Yeah. I forgot to add your character stats to the stream layout. Whoops.
Oh, also, there's this magic. What about the magic items that can be anything? So it says like weapon any. Could that in theory be anything
no,
that you
improvised weapons do not count.
I
What
have a
if I-
suggestion for a magic item for food fights. The grill of many things.
Okay, no. What if I find someone who makes magic items, and I give them a hot dog to make magical?
You really want to murder somebody with a hot dog?
Yes.
Here's the thing though, you should is there like a preserve spell or something? You can cast it so it doesn't rot?
Maybe. I don't know.
Or you could let it rot, put a few maggots in it, and make it an undead hot dog.
They could do necrotic damage.
Oh my god! But there's a magic
There you
item
go.
in the Waterdeep Dungeon, the Mad Mage book called Chest of Preserving.
Oh, there you go. Because if you threw it at a paladin and it hit him, he could do. Well, I could actually do it too. Purify food and drink.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, you can do that. Anyway,
That that would destroy the necrotic hot dog. Dun 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 dun.
I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but
Well, it wouldn't destroy it, but it would purify it, so it would no longer get the necrotic damage.
I don't think that's how it works. Anyway,
No, it's not. I don't. Well, actually, you know what? I do not know.
I don't think it
I'll find
works.
out.
I don't. Oh my god! So we're gonna be ending this session, like for real, because wow, you're gonna set off to find Abe and Szechuan, because this is gonna be a bit more, you know.
That's exactly how it works. All non-magical food and drink within a 5-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range is purified and rendered free of poison and disease.
Yes, you're right. I was actually thinking about the necrotic hot dogs. Necrotic,
We like
those-
necrotic hot dogs.
If it's necrotic, wouldn't that be disease? Or would it be a magical disease? Because if it's a magical disease, I don't think it would work, would it? Yeah, because it specifically says all non-magical.
yeah.
So if it's magical necrotic, it wouldn't work.
If I burnt a hot dog to hell and back, would it do fire damage?
No, it would still do bludgeoning.
What if it's on fire?
What if he put napalm on it and threw it while it was on fire?
Well, the damage type would be fire.
That's better. That's we're getting there.
Technically, I do not get you people. Oh my god.
You see,
I have an even better idea. You take. It has to be kielbasa because it's a little bit thicker. You take kielbasa and you put it on you skewer it on a long wire, or curved piece of like sliver of wood, and you cast a preserve on it, and then a flame spell, and you make it a flaming hot dog katana.
That would still do D6, D4. No, not D6. D4 bludgeoning damage. I need to
Oh,
look
that's
up.
fine.
What's that one spell where you make like a bead of fireball that is like a timed explosion?
I don't know.
What? Okay.
Is
Anyway,
it delayed fireball? Hang on, I'm gonna look.
I need to beat up the enemy.
yeah. So it does D4 damage, and you can if you use a ranged mechanism to make a melee attack or vice versa, it just deal D4 damage. If a stone weapon has a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If you throw, food fights.
Okay, so what if I take the delayed cast fireball bead, put it inside a Kelleron or Reaper pepper, throw it at someone and have it explode?
Oh my!
There you go. 'Cause I was just reading the same spell. A beam of yellow light flashes from your pointing finger and condenses to linger at a chosen point within range as a glowing bead for the duration. When the spell ends, because your concentration is broken or you end it, the bead blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of flame that spreads around corners. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dex saving throw.
Oh my god!
The spell's base damage is 12d6.
And they're getting surprised by it, since no one expects it to literally explode.
True. So it's a minimum of 12 and a maximum of 48.
Oh
No.
my god!
No,
Okay.
excuse me, 72. 12 to 72 points of damage.
I am
From
so
hot
going
dog.
to talk about your ideas of a lethal food fight after this
We
stream.
need to do like a danger room, and then each of us come up with our own food fight weapons and food fight armor.
The next danger room, I will bring out the hot dog man.
You do that. I'm gonna bring out my mini catapult of cabbages.
Oh my
And each
god!
cabbage can do
Oh.
different thing.
Okay, we'll be raiding someone. We'll be raiding someone. I was not
Oh,
expecting this. So we're raiding MC
Who are we
Ninja Kitten.
Ninja Kitten, sure.
Yeah,
I like her.
Yeah, and we'll be raiding her in just a sec. She's playing Shadowfell. She's awesome, and you're gonna see her soon. So here comes the cavalry.
Here comes
Yes,
the cavalry.
Here comes the cavalry. Have a good day, have a good day everyone.
Yeah, and thank you again, Nord.
Yeah, same bat time, same bat channel, 11 a.m. Mountain Time on Saturday.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right, bye bye.
Let's go, Nord. Raid.
Raid. Bye.